rise and die. 3 suns ago, the stars are choked in white. We are a splintered cradle drifting through a permanent night.
The sails are sheets of frozen iron, ropes are stiff and bone.
Every man is a prisoner to the bench he calls his throne. The North Atlantic doesn't look for heroes in the spray. It only looks for the mechanical fist that refuses to give way.
Our blood is freezing on the shafts of splintered northern ash, but the only law that matters is the rhythm of the crash.
Look at the fingers turning blue, the skin that's ripped away, where the salt has turned the open wounds into a bitter gray.
If one man stops to nurse his pain, if one man dares to weep,
the weight of the great Leviathan will drag us to the deep. The longship has no room for pride, no room for private names. The storm has burned away the dross of all our earthly claims.
We are 20 pairs of shoulders, but we breathe with just one lung, keeping beat against the dark where no old songs are sung.
If one falls behind, the sea takes all. A wall of wood and iron that refuses the fall. Pull the oar,
Strike the wave,
drive the steel.
the only God that lives is
The rhythm that we feel. No ego
in the storm, no monster in the mind.
leaving the corpses of the weak far behind. The warrior isn't the loudest beast that rages in the hall. It's the silent gnawed muscle that withstands the final fall.
The man who keeps the pacing for the brother at his left.
When the universe is broken and the sky is clean bereft, we have forgotten why we sail to where the shores begin. We only know the ironclad machine we are within.
The freezing skin of Midgard is snapping at our side, but we are the unbending teeth that chew the blackest tide.
Let the ice close the jaws that the leviathans awake. There isn't a single spirit on this bench that they can break.
We have moved beyond the human, we are the engine of the old.
Moving through the whiteout and the frozen heavy smoke. Every stroke is a defiance, every pull is a decree. We are the only masters of this godforsaken sea.
The rhythm is our empire, the cadence is our crown.
The Atlantic doesn't have the weight to drag this iron down. Keep the pace,
Spit the salt into the ocean, say
no complaint.
no delay.
We are chopping our own way. They sat behind their mortar, they huddled by the fires, guarding their stone kingdoms from their soft and warm desires.
They believed the winter night was a shield to keep them deep,
That the freezing mountain ridge was a promise they could keep. But the cold is not our enemy, it's the kingdom where we grow. We are the heavy red storms that civilized men don't know.
while they prayed for the morning sun to heal their shaking skin. The ladders were already up and the slaughter could begin.
The boiling oil came rushing down like a river from the hell, burning through the leather where the heavy shadows fell.
But a warrior with a frozen hand doesn't let go of the wrong.
We climb through the blinding black, where no anthems are sung. Every step toward the parapet was paid in flesh and bone, leaving our skin on the freezing faces of their stone.
They thought the walls were tall enough to separate the fates, until they saw the iron teeth grinning through their gates.
We climbed through fire
Before sunrise,
looking at the fortress through a wolf's eyes.
hardship is the edging.
The blizzard is the map,
Watch how the jaws of the northern monster sound.
no quarter given.
No wall left standing tall.
We are the winter
That conquers
panic in their eyes as the line begins to yield. The frantic, useless scurry of a broken target field.
They relied on the masonry, they trusted in their height.
But a wall is just a tomb when you don't know how to fight. Our boots are heavy with the grease of the men who went to sleep as we tear the banners down from the towers that they keep.
The crimson on the snow is the only flag we need to display,
to tell the world the apex predators have taken the day. The dawn is breaking gray over the rubble and the smoke, a quiet frozen monument to the power that just woke.
The fortress belongs to the ones who were born inside the bind,
who use the tattered canvas of the storm to block the light. We don't celebrate the victory, we just occupy the throne,
turning their golden hall into a fortress of our own. Let the world remember before the sun can even rise. The winter doesn't stop us, it only multiplies.
Burn the gates!
Burn the crest!
Put the empires of the soft to the test. Off the wall!
Through the flames!
Stamp the dirt with the war band's Ships did not dot the gray horizon line. It was a single serpent waking up by cold design.
The sea was not their highway, it was the skin they wore.
As the shadow of the sails dragged darkness to the shore, the enemy counted axes, they counted shields and men, trying to reduce the monster to a number once again.
But mathematics fails when the flesh is turned to steel, and the world is just a target that the northern monarchs feel.
They used to be just rowers, fighting for a private breath, a handful of lone dreamers running from a sudden death.
But the storm has shooed the human out of every single chest,
putting the delusions of the separate souls to rest. They no longer march beside each other through the freezing sleet. They march as one great apex beast with 40,000 feet.
One single breath of black air, one collective heavy stare, turning the empires of the delicate into a field of scare.
We no longer march beside each other,
we march as one beast.
From the cold and dying valleys to the banquet of the east, the north moved as one, the abyss has a mind, leaving the concept of the individual far behind. The ground does not just shake, it obeys the rhythm of the stride, as the red-bound twit blankets all the places where they hide.
And the mean at the heart, but there was no heart to find,
just a mechanical endurance that had left the flesh behind. Like one man takes a javelin, the creature doesn't slow. The wound is absorbed by the momentum of the blow.
They have mastered every hardship that the frozen gods could throw, and now they are the winner that the world has come to know.
Let the lightning split the ceiling, let the heavy thunders roll. They adjust the background music to the triumph of the soul.
Conquest isn't a battle, it's an inevitability.
The natural conclusion of a self-inflicted fate. They are the architecture that outlast the mortal rust, the rulers of the empire that is built upon the dust.
The north move is won, and the history is done, under the frozen glare of a cold and dying sun.
Erase the names, forget the face,
become the total dominance that sweeps the human race.
the beast is awake, the gear is in place.
Motion is the only grace.
wanna turn, your skin wants to run from the mud, as the soil beneath you is drinking the first of the blood.
The sky is a ceiling of arrows, a forest of ash, waiting for the thousands of steel-plated monsters to crash.
You are outnumbered by 3, but the math is a lie, invented by cowards who don't know how warriors die.
Keep your chin inside the collar, your eyes on the slit of the mask. Surviving this hour is the only legitimate task.
Look at the shoulder to your left, see the grease and the sweat. That is the only architecture you allowed to trust yet.
Overlap the rim of the oak, bite the leather with your teeth.
Ignore the shattering of the javelins landing underneath. The enemy is a wave, but you're the cliff that is black. There is no space for your ego to crawl or to back.
The man who breaks the line doesn't just forfeit his head.
He turns the bodies of his brothers into a pile of the dead. The wall stands because we do. Driven in iron, refined in the slow.
Trust is heavier than the coldest of steel,
Making the army of the giants to kneel. No one flinches.
no one gives an inch of the ground.
We are the bound that the death has not found. Hear the gurgle of their throats as they hit the first row. The frantic, stupid panic that the undisciplined know.
They bring their numbers, their anger, their desperate cries.
But they break like glass against the calm of your eye. The shield wall is not a formation, it's a physical law. A massive unyielding blood-drinking raven's jaw.
You don't need to be a giant to conquer the field.
You just need to be the lock on the back of the shield. Let them hack at the timber until their axes turn blunt. They are just feeding the monster that is standing up front.
Confidence isn't a feeling, it's the lack of options you
A
hold.
dark, beautiful certainty that never grows old. We will count the corpses when the sun goes to sleep, but for now the boundary is the only thing that we keep.
Stand like the roots of the edge, still deep in the clay, and watch the empire of the soft turn to spray.
Lock the wall!